Hi everyone. So this is a video explanation for part 2 of your summative. So on Tuesday in class, we went through part 1. I explained that. And so what I'm going to do now is go through and explain part 2, the one pager. So when you are ready to start it, and because I will be out both Wednesday and Thursday, you have this. So, for those of you who have never done one pagers before, this really right here explains what a one pager is. It is an avid strategy again, and it's a creative way for you to illustrate and show your learning from the unit. And the purpose of a one pager is to try to condense all of the information and make sure it fits on one page. It allows you to show what you know through connecting words, explanations, and images. So it is a combination of using text and also using visuals. So when I look at your one pager, I should be able to see and understand your thinking. You can choose how you would like to complete your one pager so long as it matches the checklist that I'm going to go through in just a second. So, when you do a one pager, what I would recommend not doing, do not do it on Google Docs. Okay. It's just Google Docs is not friendly for being able to include text and images and objects and symbols, things like that. So, you can do it on a Google slide. Okay. You can do it in Google Drawing. Some of you are really great at using Canva. You can do Canva. Pictochart is another one. Visme is another one. Or as I explained in class on Tuesday, you could also do it on paper. Take a picture of the paper and then submit that, upload that. So I briefly went through and showed you examples of one pagers. And so you're going to notice that these are not one pagers on human geoagriculture. Okay, they're from other classes, other examples. But what you're going to notice is that one pagers are pretty strategic in where they put things on the page, what they're centering, what they're drawing attention to. They have a title, okay? Generally, they're kind of broken up into like pieces. Like this part, like this upper left quadrant right here is explaining sourcing. Whoops, got too excited, need to go back. This right here is explaining contextualization. And you're going to notice that there's images. Same thing. Again, all different examples. Some are done handwritten, some are done digital. Okay. Often you're going to see one pagers, like I said, that are kind of broken up. There's like categories. So on this one on the left hand side, you see that in the center is the theme, and then there's sections. Okay, that's really common on one pagers that you see sections. Sometimes there's boxes around things. And again, it's an opportunity for me to go through and like visually see how you're processing things and how you're putting things together. Okay, a couple more examples. So that right there just shows you different ways in which you could put your one pager together. And then this right here, this checklist, this is what you must have on your one pager. You have to have a title. You need to share very succinctly a summary of the essential question. So you're going to scroll up to the top, and what you wrote here, you're not going to copy and paste the whole thing. You're going to summarize it down, or you're going to pick maybe a sentence or two that you feel like, ooh, this really summarizes the entire essential question. And you're going to add that to the one pager. Okay. You're going to find a quote. One pagers often have quotes on that. So you're going to find a relevant quote that captures the theme of your one pager. And you can Google this, right? Because who has quotes memorized? You might put in Google like quotes on food justice, quotes on food sustainability. and find a quote that resonates with you that you like. You need to have key vocabulary, and I want you to be able to explain vocabulary in your own words. So I should not see an exact dictionary definition of food sovereignty, of sustainability, of food justice, of equity. I want you to put those in your own words, explain them, be able to give examples. Images, you have to have at a minimum 3 images that connect with the content. You're also going to include a curiosity or wondering. So that is a question you have regarding anything from this unit. You don't have to answer the question on your one pager. I just want you to write it. And then I want you to speak to proposed specific action or actions that people, you individually, me individually, communities can take to promote sustainability, equity, and justice regarding agriculture and food. So what it is in a nutshell again, right, is you're taking what you did up here and you are expanding on it by giving examples, by including images, by putting together the one pager. Okay. And then when you're done, whatever platform you use, you are going to paste it up here. And I'm going to show you something on a Google slide in just a second. But once you finish that, you're going to want to make sure, do not forget to do your self-evaluation, because if you look on the rubric, you get graded on doing, whoops, I'm changing things around. I don't want to do that. Sorry. You get graded on your self-evaluation. So go through and make sure you're looking at it and giving yourself a score on how well you did. Okay. All right. So then, oops, I noticed a mistake. If you look here, so this will tell me if you are reading the rubric and listening to the video. So on your rubric, I asked you to include agribusiness also, but I did not include it up here. So it's not going to show up on your test, on your summative, but make sure you also include agribusiness as part of your vocab explanations, okay? So that is part 2. One thing that I'm going to show you is if you choose to do your one pager on a Google slide, I want to show you a neat trick that you might not know about. So here is a blank Google slide, right? Sometimes when students do their one pagers on a slide, they'll tell me, hey, Stu, I can't fit it all on one slide. Can I do 3 slides? And I'm always like, nope, a one pager needs to fit on a one pager. So I don't know if you know this, but you can adjust the size of your Google Slides. So I go under File, and then I scroll all the way to the bottom, and I want page setup. Okay. Page setup allows you to customize, and you can play with. So let's say, for example, I do a 10 by 10. I'm just going to do it and show you what it is. That's what it does. It like lengthens it makes the slide longer. So you can change the size of it so you can fit more information on your Google slide. But again, you can also use Pictochart, you can use Canva, you can do it on paper, whatever it is that you want to do. So again, I'm out Wednesday and Thursday. You're going to be working on this, and then any questions you have, you are going to send me a message and I will make sure that I respond to you. So good luck, be productive, and then I will see y'all on Friday.